Boom, let's jump right back into this video. So as I was working out just now, something hit me, because there could be so many different, well, there could be so many possibilities to what we actually call reality, right? As I was working out, a lot of thoughts were going through my head on what this place is that we are right now, like so-called Earth, or the plane, or whatever you want to call it. And as I was thinking and I was trying to figure it out, I took a stop again and I looked around me and I looked at all the faces in the gym, and I realized, holy smokes, there's not a lot of people in the gym that are actually smiling or in a good mood. And it kind of reminded me of my old days when I was down and I was like negative, and like I never thought I could be anything, and I thought I was no good. And then I realized, holy smokes, you know what, what this actually reminds me of, like looking through my eyes and actually seeing things now, it kind of reminds me of a brain, like my brain, like everything I'm seeing outside reminds me of how my brain actually works on the inside, and it's kind of like a reflection from the inside out. But try to look at it like this, like everyone you see in your everyday life represent a certain thought that goes through your mind in some point of time, right? So obviously you have a lot of bad thoughts because that's how they want you to be, but sometimes you have really good thoughts. And next time you go out, pay attention to the good people you run into and how many bad people you run into, and pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to how many good thoughts you have and how many bad thoughts you have, and try to picture the two, like put the two together, and you'll realize the people on the outside of you, they all represent a certain thought based on how they are on the inside. And it's kind of like we are all thoughts in a bigger brain, but at the same time we have thoughts as well, and maybe inside of our thoughts is actually another reality happening all at the same time. So it's like a life existing because of a life, because of a life, because of another life. So it's like layers, right? And it's kind of dope, because now if you look at it, if you look at life this way, you could kind of go around all the negative stuff and get straight to the point. Like if you take people as thoughts, like let's say for instance you see all the negative people, if you were to avoid them and look for the positive people with like high energy, you have the ability to now skip all these people and go direct to the source for what you're looking for, because you're aware of thoughts in physical form existing as people. So you know who's the bullshitter and who's not the bullshitter, because it's like you align time, you align them and you become one. You understand? And as I figured that out, I thought for a second, if we're existing in another mind, we're all thoughts in a bigger mind, where some of us are negative thoughts and some of us are positive thoughts. If we're existing in a bigger mind, I thought about the sky as well, and I'm thinking maybe when we look up and we see daytime, because of our ability to perceive like certain colors and understand certain colors, we can't see the reality of the bigger being or the bigger life that we're inside, because we can't register that color. So we just can't see reality past our reality until it's time for us to elevate. So it's kind of rad. Maybe and maybe the way to go outside this other being that we're inside right now, like this planet or this mind that we're inside, is by going up. And by going up and we break the atmosphere and the surface, it's probably like going outside of it, like the being itself, and going into another reality, like another dimension that's existing. But that could be that could be really scary if that's what's actually happening at the same time. So yeah, but at the same time I'm wondering, what if we get everybody that's actually existing right now to be in a positive state. Because if everybody's in a positive state, that mean the bigger picture would be in a positive state, a better state, and will rise to like a higher level of energy, and it will make us evolve. Like maybe we'll evolve like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. Maybe we'll evolve to something else. Who knows what we're supposed to evolve to? But it seems like we're being suppressed because it's not working together as a unit, that how it's supposed to be working, and that's in harmony, like as one. You understand? And that doesn't mean you have to stop everything that's happening. No, that just means change the internal state of the person. And you can keep doing what you're doing, because believe it or not, people would do anything if they're happy. Like if you're happy and you're happy to be doing what you're doing, you do anything still, because you're happy. That's where riches are, in your happiness. Like riches come from internal happiness. That's what it actually is. It's nothing crazy. It's simple stuff. And yeah. You see how Einstein created that equation, E equals mc squared, energy equals matter? This is what I came up with. Unity equals one. One consciousness. You understand? Because as we unite, we come together, we all love each other as one. We all think the same, we all become the same. And it's like we become the same mind. We could predict everything we do, and we only do it for the good. And we adjust. If something bad happens, because we're all on the same level, we could adjust to it and work through it united equally and make it work. And we turn that into good as well. See? So I'm only here to send these messages and put these perspective into reality. So I found what I was here to do. So that's damn good. And if you guys are fucking coming across any good thoughts, don't be afraid. The minute you talk is the minute you live. Your voice is the most powerful thing you have, and it's the easiest thing to use with the least amount of energy. So that makes it the most powerful thing you have. And it's the most powerful thing on this planet. Like the most powerful man you know, all he does is talk. Because he knows the truth, and he's using it for wrong. So you gotta fight him back. Fight him back not with physical force, but with your voice. And with your heart. Unity. One. You don't know?